Welcome to Texas State University's commencement ceremony at Strand Arena. To ensure your enjoyment and safety while visiting with us, please pay attention to the following message. The commencement program can be found online at www.txstate.edu/commencement. Please take time to review the information included in the program. You'll find a map of the arena on the last page with a legend showing locations of exits, restrooms, vending, and accessible seating. Please take time to notice where the arena exits are and which exit is closest to you. In the event of an emergency, please remain calm and look for the nearest usher or police officer for exit instructions. Ushers or police personnel will be stationed at each exit inside the arena to direct you. Once you are outside of the building, stand well away from the building to await further instructions. As a courtesy to other guests, we ask that you reserve only one seat per person present. At the end of the ceremony, all graduates will recess to Sewell Park. You are welcome to meet them by the exit through entrances 2 and 3. For your convenience, recycling bins are available in the concourse for disposal of unwanted programs. Please silence all mobile devices at this time. Also, please refrain from using air horns and other noisemakers during the calling of student names. If you need assistance, please contact your nearest usher. We will make every effort to assist you. Again, welcome to Strand Arena, enjoy your visit, and congratulations to our graduates.
My memory that's really special is I'm a part of the FSL for sorority and fraternity life, and I am in Alpha Gamma Delta, and it's how I met all my friends, it's how I met all my roommates, and living with them has been the best experience of my life. I can't imagine my life without them now.
Texas State's always been right down the street from my house, so I've always wanted to go there, and it's a really fun place. I loved it, and really made me grow, allowed me to grow.
So my favorite memory here at Texas State, I can't lie, is the friends I made while I was here, and also the experience I've had, because coming in when I was in high school, an 18-year-old me would never thought I got mentally this strong and had to face a lot of adversity till now. So I think the journey of college is really, I enjoyed the most, and the friends I made.
My favorite memory would probably be going to the river with my friends. Whenever it's really hot, I like to go there.
My favorite memory is going to the river with my friends.
I think my favorite memory of Texas State is when I lived in the freshman dorms and me and my friends stayed up all night and we went to Sewell at 5 a.m., like 30 minutes before sunrise, and just watched the skies glow with pink and blue, and the water was just so beautiful. It was really beautiful.
When me and my friends went to the river, I'm really not a big swimmer, so I don't know how to swim, but they kind of forced me to get in there. And
I am on the Shutters dance team, so really just that first game where all of the students are present and it's just a really active, loud environment that amps up the adrenaline.
I think my favorite memory will be participating in CAT Camp. I was a connection leader this past summer, and it was probably one of the best experiences I've ever had. I mean, I got to meet new people, I got to welcome incoming students, so it was a really great experience overall.
What's next for me is I probably want to travel before I start working as an RT.
The next year I will be starting a new position as a missionary with St. Paul's Outreach. So I'll be working full-time with SPO as a missionary on another college campus.
I'm looking for really any way to stay creative and just keep designing and making artwork. So wherever that leads me is where I'll go.
What's next for me? Probably continued education, and then we'll see.
Completing my PhD program up at Notre Dame in Indiana.
I actually just accepted a job offer at Advanced Micro Devices, and I start working in 10 days.
I'm really hoping to take some time for myself, maybe teach English abroad for a year.
Might get my hands dirty in some agricultural work, so we'll see what the future holds.
I plan to travel, go different states. I'm a freelance journalist, so I plan to just look at the world.
I'm going to start the process of being a firefighter.
Hopefully working with the Spurs and in sports marketing.
I want to explore public relations a little bit more and maybe get my master's degree. I've been thinking about it. But if I don't get my master's degree, I think I'll be moving to either New York or California.
Let's go make some money. Concrete industry management. I'm here to make some concrete.
My memory that's really special is I'm a part of the FSL sorority and fraternity life, and I am in Alpha Gamma Delta, and it's how I met all my friends, it's how I met all my roommates, and living with them has been the best experience of my life. I can't imagine my life without them now.
Texas State's always been right down the street from my house, so I've always wanted to go there, and it's a really fun place. I loved it, and it really made me grow, allowed me to grow.
So my favorite memory here at Texas State, I can't lie, is the friends I made while I was here, and also the experience I've had, because coming in when I was in high school, an 18-year-old me would never thought I got mentally this strong and had to face a lot of adversity till now. So I think the journey of college is really, I enjoyed the most, and the friends I made.
My favorite memory would probably be going to the river with my friends. Whenever it's really hot, I like to go there.
My favorite memory is going to the river with my friends.
I think my favorite memory of Texas State is when I lived in the freshman dorms and me and my friends stayed up all night and we went to school at 5 a.m., like 30 minutes before sunrise, and just watched the skies glow with pink and blue, and the water was just so beautiful. It was really beautiful.
When me and my friends went to the river, I'm really not a big swimmer, so I don't know how to swim, but they kind of forced me to get in there. And
I am on the Shutters dance team, so really just that first game where all of the students are present and it's just a really active, loud environment that amps up the adrenaline.
I think my favorite memory will be participating in CAT camp. I was a connection leader this past summer, and it was probably one of the best experiences I've ever had. I mean, I got to meet new people, I got to welcome incoming students, so it was a really great experience overall.
This is the sound of one voice, one spirit, one voice, the sound of one who makes a choice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of voices too, the sound of me singing with you, helping each other to make it through. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices three, singing together in harmony, surrendering to the mystery. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of all of us heritage, us to deeds of valor, singing with love and the will to trust. Leave the rest behind, it will turn to dust.
Good evening. What a great day to be a Bobcat. Welcome to those of you here in the Strahan Arena on the beautiful San Marcos campus, and to those joining us worldwide via live video stream. And for our alumni in the audience, welcome home. I'm Dr. Pranesh Ashwath, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs at Texas State University. Today, we celebrate not only your academic achievements, but also your resilience, dedication, and dreams. As you leave Texas State University, I thank you for all that you have done here. After graduation, I hope you will add to the legacy of your alma mater using our shared values as your guideposts, including embracing a welcoming spirit, practicing integrity, civility, compassion, and respect, and more importantly, dedicating your life for the greater good. Our world today needs thinkers, leaders, and doers, people who see beyond limitations and work towards the greater good with compassion. Use what you have learned here to make a difference and never underestimate the impact of your actions. At this time, I would like to recognize a special group of people joining us here today. If able, would all United States active duty personnel, veterans, and ROTC students who are graduating today, as well as those in the audience, please stand and remain standing so that we may show our appreciation to you for your service. Now, will you all please rise for the singing of the national anthem led by Evelyn Toscano. Please be seated. Let me first introduce the distinguished guests joining me on the platform this evening. Representing the Texas State University system, please welcome Texas State University distinguished alumnus, Vice Chairman Don Flores. It is also my pleasure to introduce First Lady Beth Damphus, who is seated to my left in the special guest seating. I will now introduce guests and administrators seated on the platform. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Dr. Cynthia Hernandez, Vice President for Student Success. Dr. Shreek Mandayam, Vice President for Research. Mrs. Sandy Pantlick, Vice President for Marketing and Communication. Dr. Angela Osbrooks, Dean of the College of Applied Arts. Dr. Andrea Golado, Dean of the Graduate College. Dr. Heather Galloway, Dean of the Honors College. and Mr. Nico Castillo, President-elect of the Texas State Alumni Association. Please welcome them all. To honor today's graduating class, we are especially pleased that the Texas State Ceremonial Brass will offer some special music. Thank you for that wonderful music. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce the President of Texas State University, Dr. Kelly Damphus. President Damphus.
Thank you. Thank you, Pranesh. Good evening and congratulations to the graduating class of 2025. Congratulations. Just get used to that. There'll be a lot of applauding for you throughout the evening. What an extraordinary day it is for you, for your loved ones, and for all of us here at Texas State University. It's such an honor to celebrate not just what you've achieved, but what you've become. You know, we love to say it's always a great day to be a Bobcat, but today is unforgettable because today is the day that you prove to the world, to your family, to your friends, to the doubters and the haters, and maybe even to yourself, that you could do it. You know, our first graduating class in 1904 had just 32 students. They believed in the future that they couldn't see. I often think about what they would think about this university now, some 126 years later. Today, you are that future that they foresaw. You are their legacy, and now you're building a legacy of your own. No matter how your path started, perhaps it was just a straight shot through, maybe it was a winding path in and out, or somewhere in between, you are now forever a part of our Bobcat story, and make no mistake, you've earned that place here. You've worked hard, you've shown resilience, you've pushed through moments of doubt and challenge, and that's what it means to be a Bobcat. As I look out at the graduates today, I see before me more than perseverance, more than resilience, I see victories. I see individuals who faced challenges head on and found their momentum and wrote their own stories of success. These are experiences you will carry forward to shape your futures. And I'd love to take a couple moments here now to share two stories of your fellow Bobcat graduates who've graciously allowed me to share their story with you. Geneva DeLuna returned to graduate school 20 years after earning her bachelor's degree, and she never looked back. With a family, a career, and her 4 children, pursuing her master's degree required bravery and late-night determination. Midway through her program, her husband's military orders moved the entire family across the country from Texas to Virginia, with weeks spent living in a hotel with no internet. Supported by her family and professors and faith, Geneva persevered until she reached the light at the end of a tunnel. So, Geneva, would you please stand so we can recognize you and your family? There she is right there. Congratulations. I have another special shout out here. This is a great story. Gary Weave wrote me earlier today. All right, Gary's family is very excited. Gary Weave wrote me earlier this week to tell me a little bit about his story. He's completing a 50-year journey to graduate with a Bachelor of Arts degree at the age of 71. Yeah. He began college in 1972. I was 9 years old then. He was unsure of his path, and after a few semesters, life pulled him away, leaving a degree unfinished and a regret that stayed with him for decades. Following a successful 40-year career in financial services, retirement revealed something was missing. A single journalism class at Texas State University reawakened his love for learning, inspiring him to return full-time and to finish what he started. And he isn't just stopping there. Gary begins the McCoy School of Business MBA program in January. Gary, will you please rise so we can recognize you? There he is over there. Congratulations. Now, to all of our graduates, you may see something of yourself in Gary's and Geneva's stories. That same perseverance, that same strength lies in each one of you. I hope the good moments from these years live on with you as well. The friends who became family, our Texas State traditions, the laughter you shared with others, the unexpected moments that turned into lifelong memories, the times you learned something profound, perhaps in the classroom, maybe at Sewell Park, maybe at 2 a.m. over tacos, you learned something special that will stick with you forever. Because Texas State didn't just shape your future, it gave you moments you'll carry with you for the rest of your life. Now, for the parents, partners, family members, spouses, and friends who supported these graduates, we thank you as well. You placed your trust in us, and it's been our privilege to watch them grow as they come here through Texas State. I want to share something a father told me in an email after dropping his daughter off here at Texas State last fall. It's kind of funny, I actually saw a picture of the story of this gentleman, and his wife had taken a picture of him and another man outside of a hotel room, or outside of a hotel lobby, kind of comforting each other. And I commented about how sweet that was to see, and he wrote me and said, let me tell you what happened at that moment. So dads in the audience, maybe some moms as well, may see themselves in this story. His words have stayed with me for a long time. As a father of 2 daughters, both my daughters are here today, by the way, watching this ceremony because I have a son-in-law who's graduating from here today. His words, I think, are coming from a sense of experience of letting go of a young adult. The truth behind them speaks to anyone who has ever loved someone through a new beginning. So here are the words that he shared with me. They may ring true to you as well. I came home after college drop-off. Her car was not in the driveway. And that's when it hit my wife and me. She's not coming back tonight. Not for dinner, not to raid the fridge, not to tell me about her day, and I don't need to wait up until she gets home minutes before her curfew. She's starting her new life now. The silence inside our house was louder than I expected. I haven't been inside her bedroom since we moved her out. Maybe I will someday. I thought I was holding it together until I met a dad at the hotel right before we left. Eyes red, voice shaky, struggling with letting go. And so was I, and so we talked for a while. And I told him what I've been telling myself, this ache, this pain that I feel, it's all part of it. It's normal. He's not weak, he's being protective. He's poured everything he has into his daughter. And now he's learning what it means to let go with love. And I relate. And I told him, if you've led with love, with patience, and with strength, there's a good chance your daughter will grow into the woman who someday chooses someone just like you. And that seemed to help him. It helped me too. So yeah, Mr. President, check in on the dads and the moms in the coming days. We're proud, we're hopeful, but we're not all okay. Now, I love that story, and it was so touching and meaningful to me because I know how hard it was to leave your child here at Texas State. But I hope that they are coming back to you now different than the way you left them. If they're not, we missed something. His words remind us that letting go or stepping back a little is something that every supporter experiences, no matter the age of the student or the shape of the family. Now, some of our graduates left home for the first time. Others returned to school after raising families of their own. Some balanced work, military service, children, marriages, loss, and long commutes. And many of them were lifted by partners, siblings, colleagues, mentors, and friends who carried the load for them. So whoever you are, and however you supported your graduate, this moment is for you too. Graduates, why don't you give your supporters a round of applause? Family and friends, your belief gave them courage. Your patience gave them room to grow. Your love, steady, fierce, and sometimes quiet, carried them to this day. Thank you for walking alongside them. Thank you for staying hopeful. You watched them grow in ways that may even surprise you. And today they leave here not just as graduates, but as people whose lives were shaped by those who never stopped cheering them forward. You help them to see what they can do. It's a reminder of one of our most distinguished alumni, President Lyndon Baines Johnson, who believed in hiring people that were better than him, stronger than him, smarter than him, people who could do great things. And periodically, he would gather them together if someone had a big accomplishment, and he would celebrate their accomplishment by giving them a memento that had 2 words written on them. The words were "can do." And he would say, this is a can-do man, or this is a can-do woman, because they got something done. Even when the odds were long, they kept going. And if LBJ were here today, you, class of 2025, would be referred to by him as can-do people. And now it's your turn. You've built your foundation through learning, through friendship, through growth, and through sheer determination. Your foundation is strong. It's tested, it's ready. And from here, you will build higher. And when life throws you curveballs, and trust me, it will, remember what got you here today. Remember the self-doubt you pushed through, the strength you found that you didn't know that you had. Remember, you've done hard things before, and you can do them again. And just as you counted on others to get you where you are today, now the world is turning its eyes to you and is now counting on you. And you might be thinking to yourself, who in their right mind would put their faith in me? And I invite you to look no further than around where you're sitting now, up in the audience, our faculty, our staff, your friends and family who are here. The people of Texas, the people around the world now are leaning on you, depending on you to make a difference in the world, because no one else can do that as the future of this world. We believe in your ability to make a change, and we're depending on you. We know you're ready. Graduates, you don't just have what it takes to succeed, you have what it takes to lead and to make a difference. My hope is when you leave here and after you jump in the river and then Monday start that job or whatever you're going to be doing for the rest of your life, that you will show the world that Texas State graduates don't just do well, and I hope you do very well, but they also do good. And there's a difference between doing well and doing good. Nothing would make me happier as your president than to see you out there doing good. Now, today might feel like an ending of something big, and surely it is, but as T.S. Eliot wrote, what feels like the end is often the beginning. And that's why we call this moment commencement, because it marks the beginning of something only you can create. So go, be bold, be curious, most importantly, be kind. Carry the knowledge, the memories, and the friendships you've made here, and let them light the way. Students, on behalf of the entire Texas State community, thank you for choosing Texas State to be a part of your journey. As you walk in front of the stage in just a few moments, I'll meet you in the middle. I'll shake your hand, I'll wish you good luck. There'll be someone here taking a photograph, kind of an action shot. And then right over here, my wife will be standing here, and she has a gift for you. It's a challenge coin. There's a long history here in the military about giving coins to people as a way of recognizing them. But we want you to take this coin and keep it somewhere special where you see it regularly as a memory of your time here at Texas State, of what you've accomplished. Just a few months ago, Beth and I were shopping in a store, and a young man ran over to us and said, "Hey, K-Damp, I wanted to show you this." He reached in his pocket and pulled out his challenge coin. He said, "I carry this everywhere I go as a reminder of what I did at Texas State and for what Texas State did for me." This is our gift to you, a token of your achievement and a reminder that you're part of something greater than yourself. Students, always remember, once a Bobcat, always a Bobcat. Congratulations to our newest Texas State alumni, the class of 2025. Congratulations. And now it's time to start handing out those degrees. So Provost, come back up here for the certification and conferring of degrees. Provost Osborne.
Thank you. Thank you, President Damphus. Texas State will hold 6 commencement ceremonies this weekend. In this evening's ceremony, we are recognizing candidates in the Graduate College and the College of Applied Arts. We will now begin conferring degrees. Will all of our candidates please stand and remain standing? The academic hood that is worn by recipients of doctoral and master's degrees includes colored velvet that signifies the degree earned. The special lining in the hood represents the school colors of Texas State University. Worn by some baccalaureate candidates, the maroon and gold solid cards signify academic honors, which is specially noted in the commencement program. In addition, crystal medallions worn by these candidates signifies the Honors College designation. President Damphus, on behalf of the faculty, the college deans, Dean of the Graduate College, I'm pleased to certify to you that the qualified students have completed all requirements for the various degrees. We recommend that their degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Provost. Now, upon recommendation of the faculty, the deans, and our provost, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Texas State University System and by the state of Texas, I hereby award to you these various degrees with all the associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations and Godspeed, class of 2025.
Please be seated. We will now proceed to the diploma presentations. Brant Freeman, athletics announcer, will serve as our reader. Will the appropriate individuals please take their places for the presentation at this time?
Out of respect for the dignity of this commencement ceremony, and out of consideration for the comfort and safety of all audience members, we ask the guests refrain from using air horns and other noisemakers during the calling of the graduate names. Also, all graduates and guests are asked to please stay throughout the presentations. Isaac Horn, Doctor of Philosophy, major in criminal justice, will be hooded by the research professor, Dr. Sean Patrick Roche. Please join me in extending another round of applause for our doctoral graduate. We will now recognize graduates receiving master's degrees. Michael Kyle McKinney. Richard Gilbert Knox. Aaron William Howell. Daniel Lathers. Catherine Isabella Medici. Kayla Renee Pacheco. Lacey Kaler. Alexa Siobhan Leahy. Marina Victorina De Hoyos. Hillary Chelsea Aguilar. Alexis Talia Chester. Geneva DeLuna. Ariana Ruby Ruiz. Annalisa Kathleen Carson. Destiny Nevea Bryant. Rusty Graham. Alina Enjing Odom. Elizabeth Ann Sebastian. Sarah Elizabeth Strother. Karina Enriquez. Ethan Christopher Cremona. Titileo Abigail Ogunwa. Angela Gwen Gomez. Caitlin Sierra Day. Jessica Savannah Bergerson. Megan Anea Montalongo. Cassandra Schwab. Natalie Paige Birchfield. Kelly Michelle Oakes. Amanda Graves. Lauren Erica Marr. Cameron Wicker. Brandon Lee Flatt. Natalie Taylor Castro. Garrison Powell. Tamia Yvonne Jefferson. Genesis Andrea Rivera Vasquez. Stephanie Diaz. Elizabeth Jean Endike. Esperanza Annalisa Rocha. Jessica Kurgosen. McKenna Rayberg. Charlotte Dilise Ayala. Blake Smith. Olivia Owayo. Eric Rodriguez Jr. Sophia Elizabeth Stewart. Gerard Jackson. Walter Joe Notobari Jima Ngegwe. Victoria Gonzalez. Brittany Owaji. Naira Marquis Waters. April Sheffield. Favi Sanchez de Nova. Michelle Ariata Zavala Rodriguez. Amanda Gomez Torres. Andrea Ramirez. Caroline Elizabeth Rodriguez. Bailey Joe Schmidt. Sydney Marcella Vaughn. Rebecca Lynn Salazar. Daniela Mendez. Kagan Michaela Spear. Alma Veronica Lozano. Kate Eileen Buning. Sarah Elizabeth Luna. Madison Scott DeVault. Arlette Alvarado. Yanet Paola Duran Garfias. Faith Hickman. Cassandra Isabel Payen. Sydney Rebecca Alvarez. Shaylin Morgan Payton Ortiz. Sarahi Calderon Ocampo. Alex Abajouti. Trixie Jade Galindo. Janaya Lenise Taylor. Anastasia Gumatai. Ruth Margarita Acuna. Lizeth Escalera. Aaron Devontae General. Our final presentation will be to recognize graduates receiving baccalaureate degrees. Kayla Martinez, cum laude. Cody Dawson Poole. Robert Charles Cantu, Jr. Michael Garcia. Jace Mulvaney. Madison Seagal. Keely Schaub. True Brown, cum laude. Mitchell Bryce Blair. Jacqueline Magali Trevino. Parker Robert Stewart. Ariana Nicole Zuniga. Sophia Carnes. Blake Alexandra Matthews, summa cum laude. Erica Perez Nieto. Kelly Elizabeth Johnson, magna cum laude. Sarah Jane Medezus, summa cum laude. Carrie Eileen Thompson, cum laude. Isabella Fuentes, magna cum laude. Michaela Dixon. Jesus Arturo Luna. Julia Farias, summa cum laude. Caleb Matthew Fields. Kira Sablatura. Erin Nicole Magana. Morgan Ashley Mason, summa cum laude. Rahina Lee Nelson. Cesar Sanchez. Aliana Elise Garcia. Esmeralda Martinez Valadez, magna cum laude. Sabrina Nieto. Mariana Navarrete, summa cum laude. Rosalio David Garza. Paul Gutierrez, cum laude. Athena Emelisa Carlisle. Julia Louise Walters. Dean Antonio Ramon Baca. Noe Diowaku. Autumn Bragg Ruiz. Katie Elise Lawrence, magna cum laude. Kaya Bellaman. Sebastian Alvarado, cum laude. Raul Velasquez Jr. Isabel Mariana McGee, summa cum laude. Jordan Ray Williams, magna cum laude. Abraham Arias Jr. Belinda Navarro. Nicholas Cole Alvarez. Kevin Sullins. Sarah Chambers. Thomas Hamlin Dawkins, summa cum laude. Bridget Dunnigan. Cassandra Nicole Reese. Amy Joyce. Catherine Weeble. Charles Edward Green III. Hugo Diaz. Michaela Grace Acker, cum laude. Colin Bryce Boskamp. Ava Orlandino, summa cum laude. Dominic Allen Valencia. Lisbeth Abad Cruz. Mickey McDonald. Christina Maria Montez. Jennifer Renteria. Alyssa Joy Salazar, magna cum laude. David Azuka Happy St. Alva. Shelley Genevieve Williams. Leticia Marquez, summa cum laude. Barkley Maddox Friesen. Kieran Prita Cower. Jose Sanchez Jr. Tiffany Crumley, magna cum laude. Michael James Alblinger II. Timothy Odegaard, summa cum laude. Jacob Lewis. Isabel Martinez. Bridget Cox, magna cum laude. Jason David Bueller, summa cum laude. Delilah Gonzalez. Agapito Antonio Laras, Jr., summa cum laude. Pedro Martinez. Zachary Brandon, cum laude. Savannah Marie Martinez, cum laude. Jaden Allen Talamontes. Malachi Tanner De La Torre. Alexia De Luna. Taylor Talbert, magna cum laude. McKinley Evans, magna cum laude. Haley Savannah Hendricks. Rachel Frank, summa cum laude. Bertha Michelle Hannigan, summa cum laude. Isabel Rivas Dominguez. Amanda Jean Roberts Reyes, summa cum laude. Kiera Mumford. James Greenwell. Jesus Alejandro Caro. Michael Valdez. Matthew Cisneros, summa cum laude. Michelle Sandoval, summa cum laude. Mark Anthony Garcia. Gage Watley. Rendon Lopez. Gary Weave, summa cum laude. And Marissa Cecilia Toy, cum laude. Jareli Stephanie Oya Rosales, summa cum laude. Caitlin Ramirez, summa cum laude. Jocelyn Medina Contreras. Claudia Heredia Billiot, summa cum laude. Antonisha Frank, cum laude. Sabrina Trujillo. Allison Mae Callahan Grime, magna cum laude. Grace Alyssa Hargrove. Tyler Penlerick, summa cum laude. Jillian Marie Engler, cum laude. Damian Scott Pierce. Jalissa Anika Urbina, magna cum laude. Summer Dawn Tame, summa cum laude. Everly Vaughn. Liliana Eister, summa cum laude. Tatum Dale Claypack, cum laude. Nicholas Reefstall. Dan Pennywell III. Teresa Nicole Gonzalez. Chinyera Nicole Wabaraji, summa cum laude. Chloe Arnold. Sydney Michelle Smith. Kate Elizabeth Stedman. Zoe White. Will Hensel III, summa cum laude. William Tapler. Marion Thomas Knight IV. Victoria Bartell, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Kathleen Patton, magna cum laude. Elena Sankar. Lacey Malin Stotzenberger, summa cum laude. Caitlin Prue. Brooke Van Dyne, cum laude. Madison Sloan. Courtney Nicole Kesterson, summa cum laude. Alana Maria True, summa cum laude. Bland Ann Sawyer, summa cum laude. Micah Elaine Harrigan, summa cum laude. Taylor Nicole Bailey, summa cum laude. Cheyenne Weaver, magna cum laude. Yurisa Vargas Garduno. Morgan Farmer, cum laude. Avery McKenzie Mercer. Adriana Callie Wild. Jaslyn Adara Ellison, magna cum laude. Michaela Kessler Dominique Simon. Brittany Nicole Tyler. Katie Ariel Cius. Luke Bynes. Brandy Matthews. Belinda Leah Clark. Ann Rios, cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Henry. Abdullah Thayer Hadid, summa cum laude. Saya Jackson, cum laude. Kennedy Stanley, summa cum laude. Sophia Valles. Caleb Four. Chloe Yandel. Cameron Ray Womack. Carolina Andrea Arriaga. Meredith Martin. Janice Garza. Anna Bryn Karina Efforts. Isabella Sophia Anaya. Naomi Martha Hanson, magna cum laude. Holly Havard. Alejandro Sofia Sainz, magna cum laude. Tyler Flynn. Patricia Alford. Jordan David Thomas. Emily Pisatola. Raquel Marie Martinez, summa cum laude. Sydney Paige Gary, cum laude. Brinkley Deanna Harrison. Thamara Itzel Miranda. Aureli Reyes Ariano. Sabrina Christina Borges, summa cum laude. Haley Best. Sydney Gant, cum laude. Megan Ann Klaus, magna cum laude. Ariel Smith, summa cum laude. Madison Cox, magna cum laude. Camilla Bartholomew, summa cum laude. Jaira Ty Mayberry. Delilah Gutierrez. Aram Sanders. Zachary Cyrus Finaki Moray Cabian. Carrington Michael Charles. Celeste Dominique Lewis, cum laude. Ian Jacob Palacios. Michaela Faith Livingston, cum laude. Cassandra Cano, magna cum laude. Gianna Elizabeth Moore. Ana Marisa Chavez. Jalissa Lilly. Marcus Castillo. Taylor Lynn Mazadak, summa cum laude. Clarissa Puente. Leslie Celeste Acevedo, magna cum laude. Felix Alfonso Garcia. Brianna Marie Alvarez. Nikita Rajendra Singh Parmar. Casey Fullman, magna cum laude. Lauren Faye Pratt. Atsidi Montserrat Garcia, summa cum laude. Hasmeen Perez, cum laude. Natalie Rose Goodwin. Vasti Aurora Rocha. Lisbeth Blanco. Zara Vela Moreno. Kate Bishaw Tucker Martin. Kaylin Janelle Perez, cum laude. Joangelique Nicole Cabrera, cum laude. Macy Lynn Berryhill, summa cum laude. Jenna Kate Schnabel, summa cum laude. Bella Nicole Poole. Deanna Montoya. Jennifer Pena. Addison Hope Trevino. Diana Feathers, cum laude. Haley Warren. Cassandra Lynn Cunningham, magna cum laude. Kennard Tyree Snyder. Johnny Ramirez. Melody Gonzalez. Chloe Philippi. Jesse Jerome Morin, summa cum laude. Jaden Conder. Hannah Grace Misrahi. Sophia Helena Warren, magna cum laude. Susan Shaylin Major, summa cum laude. Brianna Devlin. Tristan Marie Walters. Madeline Guest, summa cum laude. McKenna Cote Lemon, summa cum laude. Bianca Elizabeth Perez, summa cum laude. Amanda Donnelly, summa cum laude. Naomi Tessa Michael. Lisbeth Arcelia Triana. Robin Reinhardt, cum laude. Jorge Rodriguez. Talia Sienna Morgan. Tatiana Velasco. Benjamin Chantos, magna cum laude. Daisy Anayi Vasquez Segura. Ava Martinez. Kendall H. Albro. Leanna Washington. Amber Deanne Weatherton. Stacy Giselle Morales. Atlasac Ramirez. Remy Solis, magna cum laude. Michaela Marie Julia May Gall. Isabella Flores, cum laude. Galia Alnahas, magna cum laude. Amanda Ramos. Angela Michelle Gonzalez Zuniga, cum laude. David James Walter. This includes presentations for the baccalaureate graduates. President Hampus will now return to the stage.
Congratulations, graduates. To celebrate our graduate significant achievement, I'm pleased to call Dr. Cynthia Hernandez, our Vice President for Student Success, to the podium. Dr. Hernandez.
Wow, what a great day to be a Bobcat, am I right? Graduates, those of you with Texas State rings, can you hold them high in the air? You may now turn your Texas State ring to face outward to symbolize the completion of your degree here at Texas State University. Graduates, I now invite all of you to participate in another time-honored tradition. As a symbol of your new academic status, you can move the tassel on your cap from the right side to the left. Congratulations. As we begin to close our ceremony today, we want to express our appreciation to everyone who helped make this day special, including our School of Music students, Evelyn Toscano and Mason Asbury, and the Texas State Ceremonial Brass Ensemble led by Dr. Kyle Glacier for their outstanding performances today. Thank you very much. I would also like to thank the faculty who served as marshals for the ceremony today, and Dr. Michael Sapancic, faculty in the School of Criminal Justice and Criminology, and member of our Senate Advisory Group who served as our mace bearer today. Thank you very much. Please join me in showing our appreciation for our interpreters, Amanda Counter and Aisha Simpson. And to the entire commencement team and all of our public safety officers who assisted us here today, thank you all very much. Now, for one last time, would our graduates and the faculty and staff who educated and supported these graduates please stand and remain standing. Now, I suspect, Dr. Danfus, I suspect that there are many parents, in addition to spouses, partners, children, grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunties who are dressed to the nines, tíos who haven't left to make the carne asada just yet, cousins and other family and friends who have supported and encouraged these graduates. Would you all please stand and remain standing? Please join me in welcoming Texas State's newest alumni. Congratulations, graduates. Now, graduates, I know that there are some of you out there who have been looking forward to that celebratory jump in the cool waters of the San Marcos River. Please know that the river is running a little low right now, so there are some very shallow areas, so we ask you to please use caution when you jump. Also remember to take out cell phones, the challenge coins from your pockets, because they sink really quickly to the bottom. So again, if you're choosing to jump, please be safe. As we close our ceremony today, will you all please join us in singing the Texas State alma mater? Mason's going to lead us on vocals, and Nico will join him with the Heart of Texas hand sign, which you do, audience members, with your left hand. Following the alma mater, Dr. Danfus is going to come back up to the podium for a few last remarks, and then graduates, you'll be able to exit through the back up the stairs and meet your family and friends outside of the arena. Thank you all for being here today, and we will turn it over to Mason.
Students, depending on how your finals went this week, you are now alumni of Texas State University. And as alumni, I invite you to come back to cheer on our Bobcats, perhaps here in this arena, at the soccer pitch, the track, baseball, softball, football games. And when you come back, you're going to do the Texas State cheer, but let's do it for the first time as alumni, all right? So what we're going to do is divide the arena in half. This side over here is going to be Texas. It's a very simple cheer. It's Texas and State. That's all there is to it, right? We'll do that 3 times, Texas, State. And then we'll end with eat 'em up, go Cats, go. Do that twice. Don't leave me hanging on the second one, all right? You guys ready to roll? Need some help? Nico, Regent Flores, Cynthia. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Texas! Stay! Texas! Stay! Texas! Stay! Eat 'em up, go Cats, go! Eat 'em up, go Cats, go! Congratulations and Godspeed, class of 2025.